I want to share my thoughts on the announcement made today by the Victorian Government that building and pest inspections for properties will now be paid for by home sellers rather than the home buyers. So Jacinda Allen, the Premier of Victoria, came out and said today, in essence, building pest inspections will now be free. Well, it's not that they're going to be free, it's just that they're going to be paid for by the seller rather than the buyer. And there's many reasons that she gave for that. But critically, here's what I noticed. The reaction online and on radio, typically by people in the real estate game and with merit. So number one is this. If the homeowners are now have to get a report, they're going to hunt round for the building and pest inspectors who will give them the most agreeable report. In other words, issues will be glossed over because they're now paying for the report themselves, won't be as in-depth. In essence, the inspectors will chase the money. Two, there'll be a great influx of reports needing done, so the existing building and pest inspectors won't have as much time on each property, they won't be as in-depth and critical, and they'll just have to work like crazy hours in order to fulfill the demand. Number three, and importantly, there'll be a great influx of building and pest inspectors into the game, not because they love property, not because they love what they're doing or the client, and they just want to earn a quick buck. They'll do whatever they can to get it, and in essence, they'll lower the prices and you'll get less qualified inspectors. So all of this has merit. But here's my counter thought. I've prepared thousands of properties over the years for market. One of the key things I say to each and every property seller, let's get a building and pest inspection, let's find out the issues that are there now rather than when you sell it. You see, a report is going to be commissioned anyway. And so one of the key things I share them with is that it's often cheaper to remedy things when you've already got trades on site, like electricians, plumbers, carpenters, painters. All those things can actually be dealt with within a scope of works and much cheaper. Two, a lot of home sellers don't have a paradigm of having inspections done, and the reasons for that, they just want to do a bit of spit and polish and hand it over as a problem for whoever buys the house next. So here's something to think about. When you go to sell a car, in order for it to be roadworthy, you have to furnish it with a roadworthy certificate. And if you sell a car without one, A, you can't register it for to be driven, but B, it sells at a discount because there's more issues that tend to happen. So if I'm buying a property, I'm still going to order a report